remaining.
Can also take off Blood Rage.
5 seconds
Good.
remaining.
Is that useful? No? I'm trying here, man. What's the state Snapfire enters when she starts firing those glutinous orbs of fire from Mortimer's Kisses? Because it's not a channeling spell, is it?
Well, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? We were playing against this, and I think we glimpsed the Snapfire or something, and it carried on doing Mortimer's Kisses.
Like,
And
if you
we were
get
like,
hooked, it keeps on going, I
Team
think.
pick.
I have no idea.
It's very
I
weird.
would assume like a hard stun cancels it, but I don't know. Because like Nyx's Carapace cancels it, for example.
Yeah, there was one really weird thing which didn't cancel. I'm trying to remember what it was. But I can't, therefore that's a very pointless point.
Yeah, like Glimpse not cancelling it was super weird. I don't know if they've changed that or fixed it now, but like
10 seconds
it was
remaining.
yeah, it was odd.
Twas odd. Yes.
Maybe they glimpsed
5 seconds
the old woman,
remaining.
but not the dragon thing.
Mortimer's just
So,
still
it
firing them out
just-
without his rider. Like, I don't care.
Oh god, where is she? I don't know about this Nature's Prophet pick though. Seems like a weird one to me. We saw it as a position 5. Was it yesterday? I think. And it looks okay, but when you see the Lich, I assume it's going to be Nature's Prophet 3. But then you're playing against heroes like Snapfire and Slark, which have decent wave clear. So I guess the lane's a little bit difficult for the
Radiant
Slark, but
team
it's not
pick.
awful.
No, far from it.
Ooh.
But whoa, Mars comes out for jfshfh. Huh. Haven't seen much of this hero around recently, but I guess it works well with Snapfire, or it works okay with Snapfire.
Yeah, I guess it's like theory crafted. Like people said it with the Willow as well, like the Willow Mars, right? Where they just keep smashing into the things. But
10
if they're
seconds
stuck in the
remaining.
arena, they are just going to get hit by those Mortimer's Kisses. So in theory, it would work,
5
right? But
seconds
and it gives them
remaining.
catch for the Nature's Prophet as well, which is nice. They have the spear. Lane's up okay against the Bloodseeker as well, so I don't mind that at all. What do they pick now with the Nature's Prophet, though? I'm also thinking that they might be looking to try and like lane into the Slark and put the Nature's Prophet in like a 1v1 lane. But now you're against the Mars. That sounds pretty bad. Oh, I think Mars does okay
Dire
against that.
team ban.
Earth Shaker.
Okay, so they pick this hero that doesn't need too much help to then pick the Shaker, which allows them to roam around a little bit more. Yeah, I don't mind.
The Shaker also offers them a lot of lockdown into Slark's ultimate, which is really important. We've seen a lot of teams prioritizing this recently. When picking up that Slark, playing against it,
Radiant
is to
team
try and grab
ban.
stuff, like the Leshrac, like the Earth Shaker, who can deal damage or stun Slark inside of his ultimate, which stops him being able to play super statically and just kind of stick on one hero for the entire fight.
I'm not sure I like this Extremum draft. I feel like coming into the series, though, they were the team that I was expecting to probably not... I don't know. Who do I
10
expect to win this
seconds
series? I wasn't really impressed with either of them yesterday, to be honest. So probably Extremum a little
5
bit less.
seconds remaining.
But I think they're both okay teams, like in terms of names and stuff, right? It's just, can they pull it together, I guess?
Pull it together, guys. Pull it together.
Radiant team.
Who's got the
Pick
easier
them,
draft
like-
to pull together then?
I don't know. We're just have to wait for the last 2 picks here, mate. That's
That's the point. What draft looks easier to put together before the last 2 picks?
I don't know. I think jfshfh draft looks a little bit easier. They lack a little bit of catch, but that could be sorted. In terms of Extreme, though, they need some like win condition hero, right? Like they have 2 stable cores in the
10
Bloodseeker and the
seconds
I assume it's
remaining.
Nature's Prophet 3, and they need some mid hero that can like, I don't know,
5
kind of like just win
seconds
them the game.
remaining.
I know that sounds really easy, right? But I don't see how they win the game at the moment. Maybe something like a Deucer might be okay.
Yeah,
They need something like a bit greedy, right? I think, or like a TA might be okay as well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
blow
I
up the
think
supports quickly.
TA is
Dire
definitely going to be
team
the
pick.
big lookout here.
Dawn
Magnus.
of Magnus.
The new TA, Magnus.
Okay, I don't mind this too much. Gives him some more team fight, which is nice as well. Now you have Mag Shaker. And I guess you could put Nature's Prophet mid if it's a really bad matchup for the Mag, but I assume you just want him there. You can always jungle if he needs to, and kind of
10
doesn't really ever
seconds
lose a
remaining.
lane, to be honest. I guess he's
No.
against Viper, I think.
5 seconds
Viper or
remaining.
Huskar are the only 2 that really hurt him a lot.
I kind of want to see Storm from jfsh. I know it seems weird because they've got the lockdown of the Sinister Gaze, Shaker, and Mag, but I feel like you've got a lot of options there. They could really use some extra bit of mobility. It's just a bit slow with Slark, though, as well.
Yeah, they have the reach. They need, like, in the Slark and the Mars with a blink and stuff and whatnot. So I think they need something that can just... Is like a little bit more stable. I actually wouldn't mind a Viper pick.
Yeah,
It's
I was
not
thinking
great,
that one
but-
as well. But it should do fairly well against Magnus at mid.
Monkey
Ooh, Monkey
Now
King. All right,
select
they want
your
to win
heroes.
this mid lane. They really want to win this mid lane.
I didn't really think about that as a matchup for Mag. Monkey King's not a hero that we see a massive amount of anymore.
No,
I know Secret liked to run it at the major, but there weren't many other teams that did.
no, it's lost its popularity recently. In amongst most of the teams. I think mostly just because it's not the lane stomper it used to be. It's been nerfed a little bit, or the heroes have been buffed quite a lot, and now Monkey King's found himself in this position where there's not many heroes that she can just absolutely dominate. But Magnus, in theory, should be one of them. I mean, he's got the range advantage. He's got a huge amount of damage. Magnus isn't a hero which, other than Skewer, has a particularly large amount of mobility, so should be pretty easy for Monkey King to consistently get those Jingus off.
I kind of get your point about Monkey King, but in a way, you could see the way Secret wanted to play at the major was they were like, well, we're confident on this hero, and we know it can just make space on the map and make aggressive plays all the time. So, like, the lane, in a way, doesn't matter as much as it used to before, I don't think. Because as long as you just play aggressive and play on the enemy side of the map, it's always going to be a pain, right? To, like, play against. But, yeah, and I mean, in this case, I think it's definitely focused towards the lane a little bit more. And it is something that can just fight and make space for the Slark. So, I think it's okay. Gives them a little bit more catch for the Nature's Prophet. I just think Mag goes jungle anyway and doesn't really care, to be honest.
I hate that that's the answer to every single mid lane right now, but you're absolutely right. No mid lane matchup matters anymore. It's just about who can jungle faster. It's so stupid. Oh, look at Mars flexing the new bloom.
Oh,
Background. Wow. I feel quite flexed.
Warriors of the wood.
Okay.
I wondered what you were going to say there.
I feel quite aroused.
Prepare for battle.
Alrighty, let's get into it. Game number 1 in this best of 3 series. This is EXTREMUM versus 178. Playing it off, and the loser gets eliminated from the tournament. The winner goes on in the lower bracket and faces the next team.
He started boots and tangos on the Shaker, not even boots and claries. So he's going to need some mana regen really quickly on that hit.
It's 6 feet down.
Yeah, and that's not a hero who's got like a particularly, cheap spells, but we'll see. Do you see what he started with?
On who?
Shaker?
Yeah, boots tangos. That's what I mean. Like,
no,
he's
the
just- he's not
spell.
got any. Oh, I assume it's going to be Fisher, but
Might go enchant totem with that though.
30
he could
seconds
do, I guess.
to battle.
just trying to annoy the Slark a little bit. I don't know. If enchant totem with Shaker at level 1 feels like really lane focused. I think when you're playing this,
When you got boots, it's I think that's more likely to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. So Malik and Velhor up in the top here, trying to secure both of these bad boys. I don't think the Slark's going to try anything. I don't really think he wants to trade his health for a bounty. No, he's just watching and getting himself back. Pantimos playing it safely. And yeah, looks like they're unable to steal anything in the bottom lane, so it's going to be 2 for 2. Everything nice and normal. Bignum thanks them politely.
So Mag going to be rushing that bracer as soon as he can in the mid lane after picking his salve up on the courier. So it's going to be the double bracer, the Echo Saber. He's going to run around and hit things with that big hammer.
Living the
Standard
dream.
Mag game.
Just Mag things. G versus Pikachu. It's going to be interesting to see how this Monkey King does in the middle lane. He's going to try and keep these Jingu stacks on as much as possible, and he is going to get the first one off. It's not a huge bonus, the first Jingu, but it should give him an advantage when it comes to CS, but certainly no
You
kill
can
threat
deny
or
the
anything
range
crazy
creep.
like that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I actually missed one of those with the Jingu under him. That's not ideal. So, I think... Yeah, I really can't see G struggling too much at this point. We'll see what happens when we get to level 3. Meanwhile, bottom, they have been brawling, and it's actually jfshfh who have been falling. What?
Sounds like you sneeze every time you try and say their name.
jfshfh. Yeah, they've been taking some damage down here. They need to keep themselves healthy against the Bloodseeker as well. Do not want to be giving him thirst stacks, which he'll probably get at level 2.
Level 2, jungle, mad, go.
He actually is as well. That's the sad thing. Oh, maybe not. I don't know what he's doing there. He's not pulling.
I just think he just took the small creep because the lane was pushed in. So.
Yeah. Yeah,
There you go, Star Fisher. MoFarah knows.
Yeah, I don't like it, but he has done it.
Yeah, he just brought 2 clarities out, so he's not, you know, not the end of the world.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what he can do to just annoy the lane as much as possible with this Fisher.
As long as he just stops the Oracle from pulling all the time, the Nature's Prophet
Exactly.
should be able to do a decent amount against the Slark, so it's fine.
Yep, that's the plan.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Alright, where's Fast Blood going to happen? Predict it. Make the Observer's life easier.
I think there's a decent chance it could be bot lane, or if Monkey King dives mid. I'm gonna go bot lane, but yeah, it could be mid.
I'm going to go bot. Okay,
There's a DD. Maybe mid.
Yeah, screw it. I'm going to go top just to be different. I don't think it's going to be top, but I'm going to say I think it's going to be top. He's going... I don't know what he's doing. He's going to take a ton of damage. Yeah, there you go. Getting whacked. What's he doing? He's just... Oh, okay. The Earthshaker's coming in. They're trying to go for the... Okay, well...
Is that even... If they get that off, I'm
yeah,
pretty sure he
Jaleed
still
kills
dies.
him. Yeah. He's a Monkey King, not a piece of wet paper.
If they could have glyphed the creep wave there when the balance strike came out, it would have been fine, but it was still on cooldown, so...
Yeah.
It's on cooldown for, I think it's the first 3 minutes. Max
all
just
that
got a jungle
hard
now,
back.
and Shaker's gonna say, okay, well...
This
Okay,
was
I'll
his plan
take
all
the lane.
along. He's like, haha, I'll deliberately fuck up the gank so I get the mid lane all to myself.
But now because Shaker's in the mid lane,
That's your kill up in top lane, just as predicted. My god, how good is this guy? I just knew. I just know. You know, it's how I do.
I mean, it would have been mid, but they messed it up.
Oh, hang on one second, getting a phone call. Yeah, hi Gabe. Yeah, I'll cast TI, no worries. Yeah, I'll do that. You want me to analyze as well? You want me to solo cast grand finals at TI? Yeah, okay. All right, I'll do that. No problems. All right, see you, mate. See you,
Cool,
buddy.
mate.
All right, I'm back. Chappie in some trouble maybe in the bottom lane, but turns around with the God's Rebuke, trying to chase them off, but he's still inside the range of the Frost Shield. It's got a huge range, that thing, and Archangel just rocks over with the level 3 and blasts him down. Chappie sent into the ground, a frozen corpse, if you will.
Yeah, so he sees him because of the thirst. 2 points in that, so easy for the Lich to... It's like trying to juke through the trees. It's not going to work. Since when does Chappie play off lane, by the way?
He's played offlane for this team since he's been on it.
No, but like, I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right? Like on this team.
Don't know.
Or has he played offlane before? I'm pretty sure, because he used to play like one all the time, right?
Yeah. One on
I'm
mid.
not 100% sure on that, but yeah, I'm interested to see how he does. I haven't really seen that much of him recently. Oh, he went 1-1-1 on Mag as well, so Cal hasn't even got that 2 points in Empower to help him jungle. That's really sad.
Yeah, that makes things way worse.
So he kills a little creep so he can get level 4. That's nice.
Good ideas, good ideas. Do you need to reapply Empower, or does it automatically level up?
No, you need to re-imply it to get the level 2 effect.
Oh, okay.
Not re-apply, sorry, not re-imply.
Happy? They're being blocked up beautifully here by Malik. He's going to grab this kill along with Velhor here whilst going for the bounty rune. They will grab themselves a little bit of extra pocket change in the hands of the Oracle.
So this Monkey King's like 2 levels ahead of the Mag now, which is pretty scary. I would really like to see him try and play into the Mag's jungle more, like stop him from just AFK farming.
Chappie could be in some trouble, but a nice two-man stunning from Bignum on the Snapfire there to try and save the day. Now Bignum going for the TP out on the spear, going to make sure she's okay. Spinning back Kellen and allowing the Snapfire to escape. Oh, cool courier, Kellen. Platinum baby Roshan with the ice effect.
Okay, that's nice. Nice.
Yeah, very swag, worth a lot of money. I think. I don't know my couriers that well, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not really a cosmetic person. I'm not about that life.
Nah.
Regen spawn spot. He's not going to get that one. He really wants like an active rune that he can go and do things with it. He doesn't really want to just sit mid and farm. He wants to try and get involved with the game a little bit more. Chappy,
Spear
get him.
out towards Archangel. He's going for it, isn't he? And now with Bignum jumping in as well, they might actually turn this one. They do get the kill, but Galen gets the immediate return onto Chappy. And in fact, it was Bignum
one
who got the
chance.
kill and who was the life. Yeah, the kill was turning around, but if Bignum has a spell, he's dead. Popping south there on Bignum as well, trying to turn it around. In comes the blood, right? Bignum, run, Mortimer. He does manage to get out of it. Meanwhile, Happy in some trouble down up in the top lane.
Well, here comes the monkey.
Unfortunately, they're not able to finish the job, but now Monkey's coming in on top of them. Malik's just getting his face pounded in by this big old stick of Pikachu. And they'll claim the life of the Nature's Prophet, and Happy will survive as well this time.
Do you know what? Respect to Palentinos for not taking the last hit there and letting the Monkey King get his Jingu hits off. That was nice.
Restraint is what that was. Yeah, on the flip side of this, that G's going to be able to come and hit some creeps at mid, but if you look at these net worths, I mean, G is just having a horrible old time right now. I think G's going to jump in with this Jingo and start smacking into him. Get out, my lady, he says. You're not welcome here.
I'm really surprised he didn't try and carry on chasing the mag there. That was, I feel like that could have been a kill. Like, he doesn't really have any mobility after the skewer, so...
Maybe you just worry about the TP from the freshly dead heroes and the Lich and the
I don't know, even
Nature's Prophet
so.
in the middle lane.
Feels like he's just being a little bit too passive. Like, he's quite happy to just farm on the Monkey King. I know he's farming really well. It's not like he's doing badly, right? But
Yeah,
I just thought he
yeah,
would
but
be
it's-
trying to be... I thought he would just be trying to be involved with the game more. Like, he's gone 2-3-2 in this skill build.
He's pretty 10 minutes. He's made one rotation already, but that's for this patch. That's pretty damn good.
Is there? I think there was one of the games I saw at the major where no 6 of the cores are in their original starting lane at 7 minutes into the game. It's like nuts.
That's
I
a
think
good
it
for you,
was-
especially when you get to the higher levels. You know, when you get to like the very very best teams, like they know when it's going to be profitable to go and take a 5-on-5 engagement. You do
Ooh.
get that. Who's
PMS drops. Who's gonna get?
no? There's no way Happy gets there.
Come on, man, you gotta go for it.
Prophet's fine. He's going to secure it. Although he has got to walk around the trees, but he can send his own trees to go and block Happy.
Can you attack neutral items?
So, I don't know actually. I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I would
I don't
assume
know.
not. I actually haven't seen it.
We might. If he turns around and just kind of stands there, then we know he's trying to deny it. Alright.
Come on.
There we go. Happy. Oh, he's just jetting. He's out.
I don't think he saw it actually. That's really anticlimactic.
Maybe not. Maybe not. It was in the middle of some
Radiant's
creeps,
middle
and it
tower
doesn't
is
show for
under
you,
attack.
the enemy team, obviously.
Yeah, so like he goes for the 4 points in Primal Spring here, but he's kind of just pushing the wave out and then just going back to farm with it. So not really applying massive amounts of pressure at the moment.
Well, we'll see how he does. I mean, he's still top of net worth. I don't think he's really sweating right now, and it's a mag. You know, it takes a while to get the first couple of items online. He is very poor right now. You know what, Chappy? Oh dear. Little bit of miscommunication there, perhaps.
That was quite funny though. I'll be honest.
It was.
Oh.
There comes the spear out onto Archangel. Archangel dropping low. Can they finish the job? One more right click. The shotgun finds it. Kellen, though, he's getting damage up onto Chappy. Chappy trying to turn it around, but there's some heals coming out from Happy onto Kellen as he didn't manage to purge it in time. Chappy trying to run forwards. He's actually running really far forward into that one. I think he realizes he's dead, so he's just looking to get off one more spear before he goes down, and it will land onto Malik. But Bignum and Chappy both going down here. Pikachu's coming over. I'm not too sure about that one. Yeah, quickly shifting into reverse and getting himself out of this bottom lane because there is no more kills to be had here.
Like, why are they not playing around the Monkey King to start a fight instead?
Dire's middle
Just let
tower
Chappy get his
is
level
under
6
attack.
down in this bot lane before you try and make plays with him. Not really sure about that.
Radiant's top
Yeah,
tower
and the Monkey
is
King just
under
wasted a
attack.
lot of time making this movement. He does go back to mid pretty quickly, but
I don't know, you say a lot of time. It's not a massive amount of time, to be honest.
so much time.
He
Is
just
Happy
jumps
dead
around.
here? Malik might just get this kill.
Just level 6 off the 10-minute tomes.
Oh,
outpushing.
interrupted by G though. He's not getting out.
He's fine.
Nice ulti usage, bro.
Make a fine use.
Wasted their time, dude. 4 skewer. Easy.
Who gets the kill credit? Is it just the one who does the most damage?
I think it's the one that deals the
Radiant's
killing
bottom
blow
tower
when
is
they
under
go
attack.
like below 0. Okay.
But what if they come back above 0?
then I just assume it's who puts in below 0 again. I don't actually know. Like, I've never looked into it, but
I'm sure it's just the most damage, right?
I doubt it, right? Surely it's not. I mean, they're more likely to get it because they've done more damage, so they're more likely to do the damaging hit, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, oh dear.
Blantimos, he's struggling. He's not enjoying life right now as they're going to go north, try and find him in the trees. The rotations are coming in. The Monkey King's here. He's going to pop the ultimate straight away, trying to find Velhor. Velhor might be in some trouble. Pikachu closing the gap. Jingu's coming off onto him. He's going to go up onto the trees and jump across here, slowing him right down. Just one more hit will be required to get that Jingu off, and there it comes, and him and Blantimos will find the kill.
Is under attack.
Yeah, good reaction by the Monkey King. He is not afraid to join these fights. He's not kind of like forcing them, but he is reacting whenever they happen. And when this Nature's Prophet can come around and, you know, TP behind enemy heroes, try and find these pickoffs, you do have to be quick, ready very quick.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
jfshfh searching through the jungle, coming in behind Archangel. Archangel's on the run. They're going to force him forward. Spear's going to miss, though. Archangel still giving them the runaround here. Can they keep on chasing this guy? I mean, it's
So
only
much
a
time.
lich. It's only a lich. There goes the ultimate from Chappie, throwing him back in, and they will finish the job here.
Oh, Chappie.
Okay. There's the magic resistance coming out from Happy.
He did also farm a neutral creep though on Lich, so that's pretty good.
Pretty value. An
Radiant's
ancient of
middle
that.
tower is under attack.
You know all about ancients, really. It's fine.
You said I'm quite proud of my mid-ancient MMR. Thank you.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Won't have
has
you
fallen.
shaming me. Ancient's a fun bracket. You can still do stupid stuff. You get flame for it, but it works.
Ancients the worst bracket. Everybody thinks they're really good.
That's also true.
Radiant's
It's
bottom
actually
tower
awful.
is
That's the
under
same in
attack.
Legend and like Archon as well, though.
No, because in Ancient, everybody thinks they're actually good. Like, I don't know. Ooh. My king just jumps into the silence, just takes it like a man.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mid-air silence, very sick.
This game's just gone really slow so far. It's not what I expected at all. And the mag's just slowly coming back into the game with his Empower farm.
Well, it's not that slow. 12 kills in 13 minutes. It's pretty high pace, but I know what you mean about no one's really... Oh, Chappie in some trouble. Bellhole going for the solo, but he doesn't have the damage. Chappie going to make it away here, and they'll get cookied up to the high ground as Pikachu
Just
coming in
TP.
for the revenge. Bellhole on the run here, making it through the tree line. Bignum trying to chase as well as Pikachu. They're on top of him, and they're going to be able to take him down. The Jingu is going to be too much damage for Bellhole to manage, though he is juking pretty nicely. This is a cute little spot here, but unfortunately, yeah, Pikachu's just like, what is you doing, son? I'm a
Look at
monkey.
that time wasted, though. That was actually pretty good.
Not bad, not bad. Meanwhile, Happy's going to die down at the bottom lane. He pops the ultimate.
I'm definitely blowing RP for that Oracle kill, by the way, if I'm the mag.
Finish him.
Now the,
Yeah, now you're... Oh!
ooh.
Did he use it? He didn't use it, he cancelled it. Okay, and now he's dead. Good night, sweet prince. G's going to take a sleep, and jfshfh are finding their aggression right now as they just run through the map, killing hero after hero after hero. 3 heroes dead in quick succession there.
I feel like if you're ever playing mag in the early game and you have a chance to get a kill with RP, just use it, like every single time.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that much effectiveness from it in the early game, especially when you're playing against some Monkey King, right? Like, he doesn't really care if you RP him at this point in the game. I guess they have a Lich, which makes it a little bit better, but even so... Oh, he's only got 1 point in Fisher on Shaker. I don't like that.
Better already.
It's gone 1-1-4.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Happy getting jumped bomb by Velhor. Velhor. He's trying to chase. No, Plantsmo's going for a TPM. There's nothing to... Oh, there
TP.
is! They got the stab. What was he TPing to there? It must have been the outpost, because he just gets wrecked down the bottom lane.
I think he did try to TP to the outpost.
Yeah.
We've got to be careful with that.
Yeah. It's a trap.
For the twins.
Still anyone's game right now, but jfshfh seem to be the dominating team, but that death on their Slark is going to cost them in the long run.
Yeah, I think the thing is with the Radiant side right now, they don't have a core that scales massively well. So if this game goes late, I think the Slark just does fine, right? I mean, Magnus is okay, but it's not amazing.
You try and turn this one around, won't get caught inside the skewer and gets himself up to the high ground. So Mag's staying alive now, but they're doing a great job on just putting so much pressure on the Magnus and the Bloodseeker. In fact, the Prophet is the most farmed hero on their team right now. Not probably what they want.
Yeah, I think they're going to be not that happy with how the game's going on the Radiant side, but they're definitely not out of it at the moment. Like when Shaker gets Blink, I think that's their big turning point in this game, where they can try and take these massive team fights with RP, with Echo, with Chain Frost as well.
Yeah, 100%. They've got big wombo combo to come down.
And he's relatively close. He has the Arcane Ring as well, so he doesn't even need to go Soul Ring. He goes Tranquil. I think he's got Tranquil Stick. Only 500 gold away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Is that the...
Wait, no. Is that a second diffusal?
What? It's on the monkey.
Diffusal? Okay.
What? Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah. He's just struggling with his item management right now. There you go, and then second ladle active. Hey,
Okay.
Well done. Well
We
done.
got it. We got it.
We got there. All right, now kill that. Oh no!
Echo.
The Echo comes down, but in comes a save from the Oracle. We'll be keeping him alive for now. Whew. Yeah, needed to get that Oracle and the Fisher there. Actually, you'd know they saw him. Oh, I guess it's nighttime. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't. Meanwhile, Chappie, sliding around all over the what? Archangel, getting beaten down. Oh,
Just
man.
moonwalking, dude.
Full walk looks so stupid. I mean, I've seen it before. It just really caught me off guard there. That was a dumbass looking spell.
And if they can try and transition this into a mid-tier 1, it would be
Radiant's
very worthwhile for them. But they don't push towers that well. It's a little bit awkward.
Yeah, they're actually backing out from that one. Got a bad case of the spoopies.
Palantimos. Is it Palantimos or Palantimos?
Whatever you want it to be, Bo.
I mean, whatever his name is, he's building SMY.
Say
Obviously, we've seen
Palantimos.
this once today. Palantimos. Okay, so he's building the SMY. Obviously, against this Bloodseeker, he wants the status resistance against the Rupture. We've seen it once today already. Will he also get the Titan Sliver
Radiant's
like the other
bottom
Slark did?
is under attack.
Just to bulk that status resistance out.
I always think Palantimos sounds very Italian.
Yeah, it does. I know what you mean.
Hey, Palantimos! The Hori in a spot of bother right now, gonna get pinned to a
Oh,
tree.
God.
And now Archangel, here comes the kisses. Mwah! 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 Down goes Lich, and they're looking towards Kellen as well, but he's a little bit too fast for them to catch. They don't really
My
seem to have
grandma's
any
kisses are
more.
worse than that.
Kellen in some trouble as they manage to catch him inside the ultimate. They'll pin him to the edge of that pit and take down that Bloodseeker. It does feel like Extremums are getting a little bit wrecked here.
Under attack.
It feels like this Nature's Prophet isn't willing to sacrifice his farming to like help his team here. Like when these fights are going on, he's just split pushing and doing his own thing, right? Like he's not helping them at all. He's going like he has a Vanguard and everything.
Yeah, this feels like my pub profits a lot.
He's trying to TP.
still. Might even make sense. Never gonna make that.
Like when he gets the Crimson Guard, it's going to help a lot. But if his other two cores aren't farmed, then what's the point in the Crimson Guard? Like it's not going to be enough, right? They still need the damage.
Yeah. Don't get KILLs without DMGs. Meanwhile, Wellhole gets dropped in the middle lane. jfshfh, again, just finding these really important kills. But Chappie dies up atop, it looks like. And that's going to be an RP used. So
Radiant's top tower.
I think this
is under
Mars
attack.
is a pretty decent pickoff.
Yeah, it's good. I don't think they'll be too worried about that on the Dire side. Like if Chappie dies by himself, then you know if they've wasted RP, I say wasted. If they've used RP, then it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh, she's going.
Radiant's
Is that
middle
mech
tower
on
is under
Sapphire?
attack.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, diffusing the big creep to stop himself getting
Scanning.
netted up by it. Appreciate that. Fuck that creep. Why is that the like? I guess the other ancient creeps use their spells as well. The Black
Radiant
Dragon
are
doesn't for some
scanning.
reason. Why doesn't the Black
Yeah,
Dragon
I-
use its spell?
I never understood that actually. Like why the Black Dragon didn't use the. It's really good as well.
Yeah, it's a pain. I love playing Lifesteer and just using it a few times.
Oh, they found the mag.
Yeah, he's in some trouble right now. He is a tanky boy, though. He's going to last a bit of time here, but they're going to pop the ultimate here on Pikachu along with Mortimer's Kisses coming on down, and G gets dumped. Meanwhile, in the backlines, though, Velhor's in some trouble, tries to go with a slam, but he drops so quickly. Archangel as well goes down, and now they look for more. Kellen's going to be the target. Diffusals are out, and Cookies are in, and Kellen is dead. Another hero brought down for justice, and again, the Prophet nowhere to be seen. I mean, this time he did actually turn up to the side of the fight, but quickly turned around and tried to get himself away. I'm not sure he's going to be making it, though. They're going to jump him forwards here. They've got the Arena down. Arena of Blood down. Malik getting beaten in, and they're going to get this one as well. Chappie will claim that kill. Goodness gracious. A risky, risky game for Extremums right now as they just keep on getting caught out. The catch, the reach, it's so good on jfshfh178. This is a lineup which you do not want to be behind against. Unfortunately, they now have an 8k advantage.
Yeah, they're playing really well. I mean, the Snapfire kind of just got like a full duration Mortimer's Kisses off without being touched in the backline. And at that point, I'm like, well, you kind of, if you're going to leave the Snapfire to do whatever you want in the fight, then she's just going to do so much, right? You have to get on top of her. For how little her net worth is, she does so much damage. Like, watch the Snapfire here in the whole fight. You see Bignum on the side?
Yeah.
Just, there you go. Kills the mag, just turns over.
Nice Crimson Guard. My Magic really cares about it.
Lich TP's in under the tier 1 as well and just dies to the Wukongs. I don't know. It feels like they're just a little bit all over the place at the moment on the Radiant side. They're not on the same page at all.
No, but now Pikachu's getting beaten down. Okay, they find something here with a rupture into the skewer. Now Bignum's in some trouble as well. He's trying to get himself away, but he's losing health pretty quickly. Meanwhile, Palantimo's coming in, using the ultimate, trying to chop down G here. Needs a little bit more to be able to bring him down. He keeps on chasing, but gets stunned up by Velhor. Velhor protects G, allows him to survive. Meanwhile, they kill Bignum on the backline, so now they're looking forward for more. Happy, though, trying to turn it around. Kellen's pretty low. Palantimos needs to find the kill here. Kellen comes in. Velhor's on top of them, though, controlling them up really nicely. Palantimos not allowed to get a kill in this engagement as he just gets stalked by the Earthshaker. And that's going to be 3 heroes on jfshfh now dead.
Great initiation to the fight, to be fair. I mean, they get the rupture into the skewer off, and all of a sudden Monkey King's like half HP. Yeah. And he's like, oh, I don't have Wukongs? Like, what do I do?
Pretty tasty combo.
Like, when he gets his BKB, this is going to be different, right? Because he can't get skewered away quite as easily. But up until then, yeah, really big pick-off, actually. That's the biggest thing they could have found on the map at the moment. I hear a fight.
You do indeed, guys. One is do not betray you. And it should be going down here, but it's taken the Monkey King a fair amount of time. He has to drop the Boundless Strike for it, which is kind of annoying. Now Kellen coming in, popping out the silence. They're just going to wait for it, though. Plantimos being patient and now jumping in. Kellen's in trouble. He's on the back, and he's going to get taken down. Once again, the cookie comes through, and Kellen is dead. Oh, dear.
They don't have RP still, do they? It's a really difficult fight to take without the RP up, I think. Got to be really careful. He's so farmed on Slack, actually, as well.
Yeah, they're both massive, the two cores here. This is just a bit of a snowball game right now. But, you know, Extremum's showing they can still fight. They do still have something in them. Unfortunately, they might not find it soon enough.
The thing is, like, if you look at the Radiant side, they have 3 cores that all want to come online early and fight, right? And then you look at the Dire cores and you're like, oh, they want to do the same, but they're just better at it.
Yeah.
Like, Mars just runs in, Monkey just runs in. And, they really needed like a massive team fight here on Radiant side to try and come back into this game again. You know, they have RP, they have Echo. It is a possibility, but it's definitely not.
Yeah, you can never discount the one-mode combo. RP, Echo, Chain Frost, even Wrath of Nature bouncing around as well. Like, they've got a ton of good styles to throw. Kellen's going to be the target now. Once again, the Bloodseeker on the receiving end of the damage as Bignum brings him down with those Mortimer's Kisses. Your Crimson Guard, your Frost Shields, they don't matter when it comes to Mortimer's lovely phlegmy kisses. You run up in the top lane. They're looking in towards a Prophet. Prophet, though, going for the TP away, and they're not going to find him. 3 TPs, bloody hell. They wanted that Prophet, huh? Yeah, no, guys, he's out.
Somebody needs to try and set up ready for this Nature's Prophet before he gets there. Like, there's no point trying to react to him all the time, because he's just going to pull you across the map. If you try and set up in one of the side lanes ready for him to TP in, you've got a much better chance of finding the kill.
Yeah. Oh, Slug, he manages to connect onto G there, coming with him for the pounce, for the skewer. Nearly he drops the RP, but does cancel it smartly.
It's all right, he's just stealing a few stats, that's all.
Uh-oh. What's Glitch doing then?
He's just getting the Observer Wars.
The Observer, worth it. Meanwhile, there's a Rupture out onto... Oh, can't emotes. He's taken damage. He's got to try and make it back to his team. And inside his ulti, he is going to be able to heal up quite nicely. So he's okay. See, this is the flip side, right? To the Slark's... the Slark Bloodseeker argument is that when you're inside your ulti on the Slark, you don't really care about the Rupture at all. You can just run around for the full duration and be absolutely fine.
Yeah, I also think that the Bloodseeker being on 8,500 net worth in comparison to the Slark's 14k probably doesn't help.
Does make him look a bit stronger, doesn't it?
I get your point, but it's like at all points in the game, if the Slark gets low, he can't use the ulti to get his HP back, right?
No.
So like,
oh, it's night time. You can't see him. Never mind.
Dire's bottom tower.
Glitch dead again.
I expect a better Jaws impression next time, please.
Yeah, well, he didn't go for the right target. He was, I thought he was hunting the Bloodseeker, but then he went for a different target. So.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna do it, but then I'd started, so I thought, might as well finish.
Yeah, I get you. That jump range is so crazy, by the way.
It's pretty poggers.
Yeah, with the talent.
Gee, hey, what's
no.
up this hill? Oh god, dear god, please help me. They won't be able to finish the kill though. The skewer away is kind of uncounterable. Velhor on the run, but I'm not sure where he's running to. Malik, meanwhile, going for the TP. Chappie can't close the gap. Spear's not off cooldown, but Velhor will go down as he takes a shotgun to the face from Bignum. Savage Grandma just comes up and shotguns a low health Shaker straight to the face.
I think he's going in here. He's,
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, there's a fight going on. All right. Nice RP onto 2. Silence out onto Valentimo's as well. But who do they go for? It looks like it's going to be Pikachu. Pikachu getting real low. They're going to try and save him with the ultimate from the Oracle. Who's got the Orchid, though? That's my question.
I think it's the Nature's Prophet. I'm not 100% sure.
Is Crimson? Or...
I think he got Crimson and he's got an Orchid now. Maybe not. Maybe
he's
it's
been hitting a
Magnus.
lot of creeps, but I would guess Mag.
Yeah, maybe it is the Mag.
Maybe we'll never find out. Then I'm going to click on the Dire here.
Yeah, that's true. Do you mean Radiant, actually?
I do mean Radiant, yeah.
It's okay, I'm here for you.
Radiant's top tower
Do you not want the Chappie to be the one tanking the damage here on Mars?
Yeah, he really cares. He's going to regen anyway in slot.
Grandma just runs in, shotguns the big scary monster, and then runs off.
I contributed. Boink.
That action is so stupid. I love it.
Rush could be low. Maybe it's only half health. Who knows? I don't know.
Nice.
A long time. Good job,
To be
guys.
fair, they don't have great Roche taking ability. They don't have any like medallions or anything.
No.
Takes a
Oh,
little bit
here we
long.
go.
It's like my pubs.
Yeah, Malik's getting. Oh no! What do you do now?
Nice Orb of Destruction though. Actually, that's a big item for them to get.
Yeah. Oh, I just realised how badly Cliff Jungling's been nerfed by this patch. You
Oh
have to
yeah, it's
get
pretty
down.
awful. Well, you're not on a cliff then, are you?
Radiant's middle tower under attack.
Rupture out onto Pikachu. This is more a defensive Rupture if ever I've seen one.
That's taking the outpost still.
Well, gotta stay still for this anyway.
Just before the 30-minute mark as well. You see the Lich starts pinging out the top outpost. Like, is there any way we can get up that? No, never mind. Let's we'll just. Is Spider Legs even good anymore because you can't replace your boot slot?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What the
Surely,
hell?
surely that's really bad.
No, of course you can play. You just sell your boots.
Yeah, I know, but like you can't
You can't hold on to them. You have to buy.
you
them
can't put it
based on
in the
how-
boot slot,
Yeah.
right? So you can't put it in the boot slot and then have another neutralite.
Yeah. I know.
Bounty killing.
Dire's courier has been
Oh
killed.
no.
It's definitely a big nerf to the item. Yeah, I haven't thought about that yet, but yeah, that's definitely a big nerf to the item. But I don't know if it's makes it awful. But yeah, it definitely does hurt.
I mean, because who would want to carry it, right?
Oh, look at the owl. That's
Oh,
so
they got a Titan
ridiculously
7 for
shit,
the Slark again.
but adorable at the same time. There comes Mars, Green of Flood. Who's he got? It's Kellen. It's Kellen, and there come the kisses. Pucker up, Kellen. They're gonna find him. Oh my god, they get him. They get him.
Nice BKB. That was.
Yeah. Holding on to that one for until the very last second, and then popped it anyway. Dunno.
Not ideal, I think is the words we're looking for, though. Well, they're just going in.
To the
Jesus.
high ground, looking over towards G. Meanwhile, they'll turn their attention towards Bella instead. Now, Pikachu has been knocked down from the tree, I think, and there comes the ultimate. Oh dear, it's bouncing between them. Pikachu, though, getting healed up by the Oracle instead. And he's going to get on side those trees. Thanks for the Sprout, idiot. Getting himself to safety. Oh, that was close.
I mean, he has Aegis anyway, so
Big
it's not even
chonk
like
of
a
damage.
massive thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're just diving the base there, though, on the Slark. That's not how you want to start fights, guys. Oh, that's cute. Rupture's almost finished, guys. There you go, done. Back in.
Straight back in they go. RP comes down, but what's it really worth? Happy gets dropped. Now they look for more. Archangel does die in response, but they're trying to focus down the Bloodseeker. All the heroes trying to chase him, but in comes Kellen, but it doesn't really matter. Pallamo's still chasing, but with the BKB, it's hard to bring him down. Can they finish the job? Bloodseeker's still just sitting on the front line. He's going to try and heal up here. He's got the Empower on him, so he's going to shoot those creeps pretty quickly. Meanwhile, Silence comes out to Palantimos. Whoop, a little bit of miscommunication there. Fired off to the side. Meanwhile, he's going to eat through the trees, jump himself forwards, but struggling here a little bit as he's skewered back into the base. He's got an ultimate, gonna have to use it here with a Satanic as well. It's a lot of overkill, I would say, but still getting the job done. Palantimos gets himself out of the base, and that's gonna put an end to that one. So the only real casualties of that one were the Lich and the Oracle.
I mean, they are very much struggling to hit the buildings, though, is the big thing for me. Oh, Telescope. Now Mortimer's Kisses can fire from further away. Nice. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this. Oh, okay. They catch Kellen again.
Yeah, and
It's like an
how
actual
many
replay.
times? Oh, yeah, genuinely like checking for that replay button on the side of the screen there, honestly.
It's like the exact same place as last time as well.
Yeah, literally.
No.
Rinse and repeat, and Bloodseeker does not seem to be learning his lessons. He's got to know that if he hasn't got his BKB, then he's not surviving that. Meanwhile, Pikachu, his tree gets destroyed by the Prophet. That's kind of cute, but fortunately, without your Bloodseeker, I don't think you're defending his high ground. jfshfh should just go into work. Sprout doing nothing.
Radiant's middle tower.
They finally unlocked the ability to hit buildings, you see.
Palantimos being dragged back. He's got using the ultimate here, and he will be able to do so. G pinned to a tree. Pikachu trying to rip through him, but he's got so much health. It's really hard to get through all those defenses here. Frost Shield and Crimson Guard making the Magnus very tanky indeed. So they will back themselves out. Continue focusing on these barracks. They're at least going to get the range barracks. Melee barracks will have to stay up for the time being.
Oh, he did just rupture the monkey.
Yeah, I mean, he's got an Aegis. You might just want to try and get as much ground as possible on it before... Oh, well, the Aegis range. Don't listen to me. Malik, though, he's in deep. Oh my goodness, Malik is just feeding Palantimos here on the backlines. And now Pikachu with the ultimate put onto him is going forwards. Maybe looking for Kellen, maybe looking for some creeps instead. But Archangel maybe not getting out of this one. Palantimos flying into that one. G, another target here as Chappie has found him all by himself. But he's going to get skewered. Meanwhile, it sounds like a sick chain frost is going off, but we wouldn't know.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Palantimos is sitting here. RP comes down onto Pikachu, but in comes a Cookie, saving Pikachu, trying to get him a little bit further away. It's a tug of war, and they're playing with it, but in comes the Echo Slam. It's fairly big. Where's the follow-up? There it is. Happy's going to go down. Pikachu's following as well. Velhor will die in response for all of his efforts. Palantimos trying to turn around and fight. He's got another ultimate in the tank available, along with Satanic as well. Makes it very tricky to fight into. Another Cookie sending him astray, but it gets him out of the trees.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, they get loads of stacks on this Slark now as well, so they can hit the buildings really well. Doesn't matter if the Monkey King's dead, because as long as they don't have the Frost Shield from the Lich, these buildings are relatively okay to kill.
Chappie?
Okay.
Chappie, alright. See you later, Chappie. One of
Oh
his kisses
God,
trying to
Grandma,
come in,
run!
but yeah, get out of there, Granny! Granny, no! Granny, run! Granny! Oh, Kellen could be the one in trouble, actually. Palantimos coming on to him, but Big Nemi is going to drop low. Grandma is dead. And, well, Palantimos silenced up for the time being, but he's going to make his getaway now. And finally, I think everybody died except Palantimos from jfshfh in this mid lane engagement. But, yeah, now Slark gets himself away.
And he has a basher coming out on the career now as well, so
Scanning.
it's only going to get harder. Here we go. I think that was the... his BKB must be down to about 5 seconds now on the mag.
Yeah, he's used it so many times defensively.
Dire's
Well.
bottom tower is under attack.
That's a pretty telling net worth graph, but this little flicker of hope at the end. Look at that little nobule of experience and intelligence. Experience and intelligence, sorry, experience in gold.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Helpful. Finds a DD. Uh-oh, Malik could be in some trouble. Pikachu though, ooh, jumping around the trees. He doesn't actually get stunned by it. I thought he might have done, but Malik's just going for the TP out. And Pikachu had already used a Boundless Strike, so not for you, sir.
This Monkey King, when he gets his basher, I think he's actually going to be a problem, right? Like, he's really tanky now with his Scardy as well, but he's not doing a massive amount of damage. Like, they can't lock people down enough. But when the Abyssal comes out on the Slark and they eventually get one on the Monkey King, like, when they pop the BKBs on the Radiant side, it's not going to be as easy for them anymore. Because that's the problem at the moment for them, is they have nothing like that's BKB piercing on the Dice side.
Yeah, it always sucks to play Dota without a
There's
BKB
one.
penetrating. There you go, Abyssal will do. It's also really nice if you like Abyssal plus Snapfire is always nice. Just more lockdown
the dead.
for the Snapfire. Always pleasant. Wow, Plasmos really wanted to use that item, huh? Okay, giving Kellen a bit of a heart attack.
It's fine.
What would be your reaction there if you're the Bloodseeker? Would you start screaming incoherently, help me, or are you just like, what's this idiot doing? Or what kind of player are you?
I just scream team. I think that's...
Team, help me!
that's the way to go.
I'm definitely...
Oh, no, I do want the... What was that guy's name earlier on the puck? I do what he did and just smash my head on the keyboard and just hope that every spell got me out.
Yeah, Gilgit or something.
Mortimer Kiss's movement speed slow, 25%. That's a lovely talent.
Mwah. Chef's kiss on that one. That's going to help out inside the Mars ulti as well.
Have you seen that Observer Ward, by the way, by the Radiant?
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle barracks are under attack.
Not anymore. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Like, part of me is like, oh, well, it's a pretty sick bait, you know, because you never think to look there, but then people are just going to ward the hill anyway, so they're going to find it.
Yeah, I mean, you have a Slark, right? So, like, the vision control's so easy this game for the Dice.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under
I guess it puts it in a... Maybe it's next level. Uh-oh. That's Kellen dead.
Poor
Oh yeah,
guys.
saying maybe it's next level because it makes it really hard. Because the vision is weird, it makes it very hard for you to kind of, you know, echolocate it, if you will, with the Slark's passive. But
Yeah,
that's a
I
long
guess
shot.
so, but I don't know. It's like, you just put vision down wherever you can against the Slark. Just trying to spice.
Choosing the
dear.
journey into the base. Kellen's going to buy back as well. Wants to come in with the Rupture. Pikachu's getting real low here. He's popping the BKB. Can they save him? Yes, they can. In comes Happy with the save, with the ultimate. False Promise thrown down, and Pikachu's going to live to fight another day.
Oh, what a combo that is, dude. You know the cookie where it heals 250 HP with the talent? I assume she got it. With the Oracle, that is... Wow.
It's Poggy Woggy Doodah.
Wombo combo.
Poggius Maximus.
Oh, he has a gem on the Slark as well.
Poggadoodle-doo.
Radiant are scanning.
Alright. Palantemos. Hey, Palantemos. What do you want to build?
He's really close to an AC on Mag, actually, as well. It's a decent item for them. Helps against this massive physical damage coming through from the two main Dire cores.
Cheeky smoke with the boys. What's the plan here? They seem to know. They're pinging, they're saying, they're probably guarding these staircases. They're probably waiting for us to smoke. They are indeed. Send out these little scouts. Reconnaissance. And they're going to throw him back. Rupture comes out. Chappie in trouble. He's losing his health real fast. Can Happy make it here? Well, even if he does, he doesn't have an ultimate right now, but he's got to turn around with the Arena of Blood. Pikachu coming in from behind as well, laying down the combo with the Mortimer's Kisses on top. They're trying to run
Mac
away.
BKB.
BKB runs out at the worst possible time. G getting bullied into the grave right now as in comes Malik from behind, trying to make something out of this absolute train wreck, but they're keeping him still. They're going to kill him off. Malik's going to die. Velo on the sidelines does have an ultimate, but what can he really do? Blinks his way back into the base, but Palantsmo still wants to chase this one. Stun comes out. He's trying to pull a Chappie, but unfortunately, it's not quite working, and in comes a stun. Chappie kills the Chappie, and now they look forward for more. It's going to be Archangel being brought down, but G with the skewer back into base, but Pikachu has the armor. He doesn't really care. should be able to make it back to the tower, back to his team, and start
Look at
pushing
the
down. on these
Bloodseeker though.
barracks. Yeah, he's
Trying to
leading
skip
his
lanes,
troops on a
but-
merry chase, isn't he? Oh dear. Kellen. It was a cute play, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to keep your team in the game, and there's your GG coming out. Archangels is going to call it just like that.
Radiant's middle
Game
tower
will
is
go,
under attack.
as this was one happy shopkeeper. Look at this guy. He's pumped. He's in the jfshfh base as well, so that makes sense. Game goes to jfshfh178, and that's going to be a stonking start to the series for them. The game did actually go for 40 minutes. Didn't really feel like they were just hammering them the entire game, but did take them 40 minutes to lay the smack down eventually, and that will be them feeling very good about themselves for the first game of this match.
To be fair, it's very difficult for the Dire Shadow to go high ground into like Echo, RP, like Chain Frost, even in the Lich Shield as well on the buildings makes it more difficult. So kind of just wall them down slowly. It's fair enough. And yeah, Sark with this max status resistance build, really good up against the Bloodseeker, SMY, Satanic, Titan Sliver. It's really difficult for them to ever bring him down, to be honest. Like, how the Earthshaker can't even chain stun him because he can't cast his spells quick enough. It's pretty horrendous.
Yeah, not ideal. Alrighty then, we are going to throw it over to a quick break, and then after that we'll be back with game number 2 of EXTREMUM versus jfshfh here in the final series of the day for the Hainan Masters Invitational. This is a lower bracket game, so the loser of this series will get knocked out. EXTREMUM 1 game from elimination. Can the EXTREMUMs pull it back from the brink? We'll find out in game number 2 coming up very shortly.